I won't lie, dude.
One time I did talk, it turned into a movie.
Teleport TV, man. How am I think the podcast? Back with another one.
That shit loud. That shit loud.
So he was locked up for murder too?
No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway child.
I'm not covering up for him or no other pedophile. I'm not gonna let people say that they didn't know what was going on with Bam because after they got molested, they decided not to go back up in Bam's house no more. Or because you done got whopped off by him because he liked men, well, you know, the younger dudes or whatever.
Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling.
So now y'all not going, but y'all watching other victims going in, and y'all know what goes on at Bam's house. We not gonna play stupid. Well, I ain't around. One of the members of Soul Sonic Force, and he's telling me yesterday, he was like, yo, I'm mad. When he put Bam out, this is Bam roommate manager. When he put Bam out, he called two people on the phone. Crazy Mike. He called Crazy Mike on the phone. Was it Powwow or somebody else he called on the phone? He called these brothers, he called the few brothers on the phone. So they goes to Ahmed's house. They get up at Ahmed's house. Bam, I guess, just finished fucking one of them little boys. That little nigga was fucking Bam. The whole house smelled like ass. That's the reason why Ahmed said right there, then and there that day, I just heard this story yesterday. Get the fuck out. He told Bam, get the fuck out of my house.
Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling.
So now, let's go back to the videotape that Ahmed made. When Ahmed said that he left because of the rumors, that was a cover-up. He left because he went in his house, and Bam was fucking one of them little boys in the house, and his house smelled like shit. And three of them dudes flipped on Bam, and Ahmed kicked Bam out that day, and that's when Bam left his house.
Yeah, man, here I am in the flesh, man. 7420 TV, How Am I Think It's a podcast. And we back. And I figured that my first live back, what I would do was tonight we're gonna ask those people to answer certain questions. Questions that they've been running from, you know? And I think it's fair. People should be able to ask this question right here. And the only reason that you're the first one up is because you're the one that talked the most, right? For those who know and watch, my response video to Old Boy always gets flagged, right? Coincidence. But anyway, well, it's not even a question, bro. It's because if y'all listen to this video, he told himself, bro. He told himself. I told you when I come back with a vicious man. I'm gonna be vicious when I come back. Listen to this real quick. Y'all tell me, am I wrong? Y'all tell me, am I tripping? Remember, he said he's gonna beat me up, he's gonna stump me out, he's gonna da, right? Hey, bro, yeah, bro, they finally let me go live. They probably gonna, it's gonna be tonight, and they're gonna see I'm gonna destroy somebody, and they're gonna be like, oh, nah, 7 can't go live again. But, anyway, listen to this. Remember, the guy said he's gonna stump me out, gonna beat me up, and all types of shit, right? But listen to the type of guy he is. And no offense, but hey, brother, you said it yourself.
How old were you when this first went down? How old were you?
I was in the 9th grade. I was 15.
Some people might say 15 years old.
Hold on, son. I got you, bro. I got you. Hold on, son. I got you, bro. Shout out Son Netta too for this, man. See, what happened was playing with fire, man. Play with Son Netta, bro. You don't do that. But anyway, he was 15, bro. 15, bro. I know I went at 15. I'm running around, find a girl, freak a girl. You know all them type of games. You at 15 willingly and wanted to. And the fact that I took a minute clip out of this, I want y'all to hear it. Hear the shit himself. I told you, bro, you don't want to play, bro. I told you, when I come, bro, I'm going to destroy you. It's going to be one video it's going to take, bro. Matter of fact, you got a segment in my live. You're not even the topic. But listen. It's more.
You're supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. Some people might say 15 years old, you probably had a little sugar in your tank at the age of 15 and you just went on with it. Because my son is 15 years old, and my son knows better right now.
Look how ashamed you look, man. Pick your head up, bro. You wanted it, you willingly did it. 15, bro. I knew what I wanted at 15. Shit. I told you, bro, you don't want to play. And I'm going to show you how I found one of his friends. After this, I found one of Beast Nigga friends. Oh, no, sorry. Honeybee friends.
You know, so what do you say to that accusation, to them statements?
At the time,
Good, Jonas.
I don't know what was going through my mind. All I saw was Africa Bambaataa.
All I saw was Africa Bambaataa, that big, black, strong Planet Rock man. That's what he said. That's what he said. And it's crazy, bro, because I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to destroy you. I was going to let you live, bro. But when you threatened to strike me, and by the way, he never struck me, just so y'all know. I don't know why he kept saying that. I don't know why he told y'all how he woke up at 12 o'clock in the morning thinking about 7. I don't know how he told y'all before he did any important errands, he checked for 7. Then, turn around and let 7 find some shit like this. Go back a little bit. I'm running through, so y'all.
And I wanted to.
I'm running through. I ain't gonna talk. I'm running straight through without talking. Let y'all hear it.
How old were you when this first went down? How old were you?
I was in the 9th grade. I was 15.
Some people might say 15 years old, you're supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. Some people might say 15 years old, you probably had a little sugar in your tank at the age of 15 and you just went on with it. Because my son is 15 years old, and my son knows better right now. You know, so what do you say to that accusation, to them statements?
At the time, I don't know what was going through my mind. All I saw was Africa Bambaataa. And I wanted to be down. I was scared.
So, you wanted to be down. Showed your manhood because you wanted to be down. But what happened? Bro. Oh, I should be a smartass, bro. And go get that video. You better pray. I can find it real easy. Hold on. Run this back again so I can get this back in your head one more time. I want y'all to keep this in your head. Pause. Wow. You know. Bro, exactly, bro. 5. Yeah, bro. He over 12, bro. He ain't no kid. Nigga over 12. He wanted to do both, bro. He wanted to go down. Nigga wanted to do both, bro. He wanted to do both. But I'm gonna show y'all why I did this, because when you first came out, just like Thaisana, you said you were raped, molested, even was Well, y'all do got something in common. And shout out to the Mod Squad, cause that's where I found it. That little Twitch y'all do. I asked permission. Oh, let me not get too far, man, cause I can go get the Little Wills. Shout out to her video that I got right now, ready to go, just cooking. And air your ass out with that one, because you went from this telling the truth to. It's like with men. I told you, Hassan and him with men, they can't do it. With men, they can't do it. They scared around men. Y'all don't notice that, bro? I'm gonna show you his friend real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna show you his friend. Hold on. Before I find out the video, I think it's on 0. I'm gonna show you the friend. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all his friend. I found him. Right there. Everybody say hi to Mr. Honeybee friend. Say hi. I don't think there's no sound in this neither. I think it's just straight like this. I think. I told him to stop playing with me, bro. I told him he's light work to me when it comes to this. Now, let's get back to your friend. I mean, to you. Where you at? There you go. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do that. I know what I'm gonna do to you. I told you, you should have left it alone, bro. You should have left it alone. Shout out to Leah Wells, man. I'm gonna do it to him. Pause. I told him leave it alone. It ain't loud, but he ain't wanna listen. Has everybody ever came against me, bro? What happened? It didn't end well. Never does. Like I said, either was dumb or underestimating me. I really thought that you had a shot in really going against 7. Really? Bro, really? Like I said, man. Listen to this, though. Now listen to this. I'm gonna find mine. Y'all can see. Whole different story. Whole different story. I told you that once again, I wasn't gonna do this to him, but I'm going. Shut up. Why do this one keep coming up? Oh, God. 7. My bad, y'all. I got confused on the names because I named them some crazy stuff.
Let's talk about where that is now, or
Right. Well, the Child Victim Act, and we're hoping now that the Democrats are in control of both houses, the Assembly and the State Senate. We're hoping that this bill definitely passes finally, because they've been at this for about like 10, 15, 20 years or so. I know it's been a very long time, and hopefully we're hoping that that it passes in 2019, and us that's part of the Child Victim Act and survivors that's fighting for this. We feel that this bill needs to help everyone. Be it Black, Latino, Caucasians, Asian. This bill needs to be fair for everyone, and that's what we're fighting for. And
You're fighting for a bill, right? Listen to this. You're fighting for a bill to get pushed to help kids that experience something that you never experienced before, which was rape, molested. You said you willingly did it, and you. Hey, Yoda, what did he say, bro? Didn't he say? Is it, bro? Even Yoda heard you, bro. He even said, "Yo, bro, listen." He said he wanted to be down, bro. Where that energy at now? Did you do that? Come on, man. Did you not know that people are smart enough to find? Oh, and it's nothing you can do about this one, brother. What you gonna do? Try to strike me? Ain't slander. It's your own words. See, one thing I learned with people, I told you, if you give them time, they will fuck themselves. Every time they do. How many times have you heard me say that?
And originally, the bill was supposed to take place up until the age of 28, but we want to do away with that period, and so that you can be any age to bring forth what happened to you, because at the age of 28, and that was something that
that I felt too. You're probably not even ready yet to even say anything, and a lot of the stuff it happens to people that knows someone, like when you're being abused. It's not just clergy, you know what I'm saying? It can be a person related to you. It could be a friend. It could be anybody, and it takes years to say something. So we just want to be able to do away with the age limit altogether. But right now, we're looking at it the age being changed to 28 this very second. But we hoping to do away with that.
Can you talk about this was interesting to me. How did Bambaataa end up on Fox 5?
The whole situation with the whole Fox 5 situation is I was the one that...
One more thing I learned about people. When they repeat the question, then answer, they're trying to think of a fucking answer as they're saying the question. I learned that too with people. They repeat that fucking question, they're fucking lying. What were y'all really gonna do with that money? That's what I want to know. It was not going towards no bill. Not going towards helping no kids. Because you only wanted it. And did it. And wanted to be down. And go down. So.
Contacted Fox 5. I also contacted a lot of other, 2 other networks, news-wise. And all 3 of them were going to go on the whole situation. But then I went down to Fox 5 first because that was going to be my first stop. That was my first stop, and then I was going to go on to the other 2 because one was scheduled for me to go right after the Fox 5, and the other interview was scheduled for the very next day. But then when I met with Lisa Evers and the producers, they asked me if they can have this. They asked me, well, is anyone else picking this up? And I said what I just said, just now. And they was like, well, can we have this exclusively? Can we, get this on exclusively? And, we'll make sure that it really gets out there and stuff. So, they sold me on that because I was thinking, okay, this is going to be really big and it'll help to get the awareness out there. So I went and I didn't do the interview with the other 2 networks, and I let Fox 5 have it exclusively. And they were going to air just me, just me, Lisa Evers. But then when she was ready to release it, she had told me that her producer said that they wanted to be fair to the other party, So and for them to get in touch with him, you know what I'm saying? For them to get in touch with Bambaataa, I just don't like saying that. But to get in touch with Bambaataa, and if they couldn't get in touch with him, then they were just going to release it the way it was with them interviewing me. So it had went on for like a couple of weeks. And then I got a phone call saying that they had finally was able to contact Bambaataa, and that's when they did the interview with him, and then they put it all together, and then they released it. It wasn't like Bam got in touch with Fox 5.
Bad, y'all. I'm gonna start playing. I didn't want y'all to hear you. It's gonna be loud as hell.
That's not correct. Fox 5, I reached out to Fox 5, and then Fox 5 reached out to him.
Okay, Child's Victim Act, Fox 5, phone call. I'm not going into all of that other stuff going on. Well, I guess let's just do an update with you now. So, because I have a lot of good footage. Oh, no. Most important. Yeah. Can we please go over how the timeline on how things became public? Like, can we please start at I have footage of you talking about how your book came about, but that's pretty much it. Okay. So let's talk about 2014.
You wouldn't be down for a book, You want to be down for trying to get in the industry, and you want to be down for Bam. Damn, bro. So all that for that. Because the one thing we're not gonna ever forget is this right here, bro. We're never gonna forget this. This right here. This one little clip, it will destroy you. And I'm gonna play through every fucking clip of everything you say. This is going to fucking destroy you.
How old were you when this first went down? How old were you?
I was in the 9th grade. I was 15.
According to you, if the thing you're pushing then was to get kids and help kids that happened to when you weren't a kid yourself, you were a teen. The problem with that, brother?
Some people might say, 15 years old, you're supposed to know what is right and what is wrong. Some people might say, 15 years old, you probably had a little sugar in your tank at the age of 15 and you...
Well, that being said, right, let's now go back to this. And that's how we flip-flop. That's how you destroy someone. You get their own evidence against them. But let's go.
I did my book because blah, 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 blah. And then,
Right.
you know.
Okay. Well, actually, in 2014, I was getting therapy because I was dealing with
What it shoulda, coulda, but you did. What, bro? Talk. Cut that shit out. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't. You didn't do it. You wanted to be down. You wanted to be part of Planet Rock. Y'all kill me with this shit, man. You really do. I can't believe you had the audacity to even say anything to me. But then this, sorry, no, not that one. Not Mr. Bambada, the New Age himself, Hassan, or not that one. This one. This one right here. Where is it? This one right here. Now, this is my video. Well, not my video, but shout out later. Well, it's not mine, but you know what I mean. I commentated, whatever you want to call it, on it. But listen to this. Right there. There. Told you, bro. When I come, bro, pause. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm not gonna give you no chances. But it's the eyes of a man is lying. But anyway, let's get back to let's see this video. I'm like, damn, 7? Nope. Nope, I ain't slowing down. I'm destroying his ass.
When I was younger, I was molested by Africa Bambaataa.
Whoa. Did you hear that, Eric? Did you hear that, Jonas? You hear that shit? Did you hear that? He said the opening statement was, damn, brother. Can't believe you did that. I cannot believe you did that. Can't believe you did that, bro. Right. Bro. The opening statement here was you were 15. So I guess your opening statements are the truth analyzed? I don't. So let's do this real quick, y'all.
How old were you when this first went down? How old were you?
I was in the 9th grade. I was 15.
Some people might say, 15 years old, because my son to them statements.
At the time, I don't know what was going through my mind. All I saw was Africa Bambaataa. And I wanted to be down.
And brother, I'm gonna leave it. I mean, that's your own words. I can't get no better than that. That's your own words. But your opening statement here was a whole different reason. See what I'm saying, y'all? See how the liars seem to team up together all the time? I'm knocking them out one by one. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, I'm far from this. Is fun for me. Y'all know Seven has fun with this shit. I ain't surprised. But I know it. That's what I'm saying. Everything he's ever lied about and said didn't happen happened. In his own words in 2 interviews. Imagine if I dig for more shit, man.
My name is Ronald Savage. When I was younger, I was molested by Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa is the founding father of hip hop. He's the co-founder of the Universal Zulu Nation. He's done tons of records like Planet Rock, Looking for the Perfect Beat. I met him when I was around 14. When I was in the 9th grade, I was.
Oh shit, forgot your storyline, brother? You're 15, bro. Forgot your storyline? Huh? Forgot it? And it's crazy because y'all remember this interview, this is like months ago, this is me defending him. But now I changed it now. It's different now. Now I know different. The title's different. Check it out, B. Honey B.
Cut in one day, and I had called Africa Bambaataa.
You see how his story, he twitching and shit and
his bed, and I was in the living room, another gentleman, so I went up to his house. He paid the cab, and I was in the living room.
Hold up, he paid the cab. Oh, now I think different. So he paid the cab to get your ass over there. You knew what you was giving up when you got there, boy. You knew it. See, Ryan? Don't fuck with sevens. Leave me alone, bro. I stay in my own lane. You wanted to get tough and stump niggas out. Can't seem to keep your story straight, bro. Was that bag worth it, though? All this.
Another gentleman was there, and it looked like they was DJing. And Bam told me that I could go into his bedroom because the TV was on. So I went to the bedroom, and I was in there. And I say I was in the bedroom no more than 3-4 minutes. And Bam took out his penis, and he started jerking it. And he told me that for me to take mine out, and at that time, I didn't really understand what jerking was. So he was telling me.
Now listen, I defended him right here. Listen. Now, do you see how his actions are compared to Hassan's?
And he took.
You at 14, 15. You didn't know what that meant. At 14, 15, you didn't know what that meant. Wow, brother.
Took it out, and he started jerking it. And then he put my hand on it, and then started making me jerk it. Then he left the room, and the guy that was in the living room, he came into the room, and
I mean, Hassan got the same story. Same exact story.
when he came into the room, his thing was already out. And I got up off the bed, and I left. Another time, Bam came to my house. The thing that really stayed in my mind and really freaked me out is I had to lay on the bed and I had to cross my legs.
You hear this shit, bro. He is not lying. This is the man that really been molested.
And I remember at the time I had this big guy like on me, and
he never. What Hassan say? Huh? His beard was on him. The big guy was on him. Stomach, some shit was on him. Whew. Y'all like that shit. Like he fantasizing. Biting his lip and shit. See, brother? Oh, shit. Everything just went a different way. Alright, hold on. Alright, it's back.
Never once said dying, the word dying, anything like that.
It, from that time, I bugged out. I'm not gonna lie, like it confused me, like, cause I had never had sex before in my life. No one's never touched me like that, and to be touched, my first time being.
Man, you can see it in his eyes. You don't see this in Hassan's eyes.
At that time, I didn't know who to trust. You know, I didn't feel safe because they all used to come to my house, like the Zulu Nation Council and and BAM. So I didn't know who to turn to. I didn't know.
So they bought your mom groceries too, and basically got your groceries. Now, because that's what Hassan said happened. They always come over your house. Mom, dad wasn't there. They just walked there. They walked right in. It was some savages back then.
I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know if I told was something gonna happen to me, was something gonna happen to my sister, to my mother, you know. So I just held it in. I used to keep.
You ain't lying, man. Hassan had nothing like this.
People bottled. I blame myself for that because I didn't know how to show affection. And when I'm having sex, it would stay hard and then go back down. Because while I'm having sex, I would think about Bambada.
Y'all can quote me if I'm wrong. Didn't Hassan say that? So y'all don't see nothing wrong here? Oh, just know that I'm probably not gonna be able to go live for a minute. This live hit. Telling him. This live gonna hit. Watch.
And then
it seemed like to me that Hassan took his story, man. His story and edited it. So I put together some more shit of Hassan lying, man. That doesn't line up to what this man been through. So if y'all want to skip over.
So as you can tell, it's one of my earlier videos. But back. Now listen. And taking everything that y'all have heard so far.
A female that I was dealing with, and I was going through, you know, certain issues, and when I went to the you know, to the psychiatrist, they were saying that I was going through a major depression and stuff, you know, because with my relationships, it just always ends up with me thinking about, you know, my childhood, what happened to me, and it plays a part in my relationships and stuff. So I was going through major depression, and then when I was at the doctor, you know, I wouldn't really talk the way she wanted for me to talk. So she had told me to just go home and write things down on paper. So I just kept, when I went home, you know, I just was writing just everything, and then I was saying, well, if she's gonna diagnose me, then she just needs to know everything about me. So I just put my whole entire life on these pieces of paper. So the next week, actually 2 weeks later, when I went to see her, I was telling her, I'm like, you know, well, this whole thing is turning out to be a book, you know. So she started laughing. So she was like, okay, so make me a book.
You been wrote that book. You ain't smart enough to write no book in a week. You been had that book. Like Hassan whole life. That's why I think you and Hassan like each other. Y'all both was Bam's chocolate and vanilla.
You know, so, you know, that was her way of making it therapeutic. And she wasn't lying. It really helped me to get everything out. And, you know, the book, it took you through different emotions. And, you know, the book is not all about my abuse. You know, the book is maybe like 3.5 pages about the abuse that took place with me when I was 15.
Because there was never no abuse. You said you willingly wanted to be down. Make me play it again. I will play it every day now. I will be in my intros because I don't like you anymore. You were a cool dude at first, but then you got beside yourself. And I had to do this. I told you, you don't want to get Hassan. That is the worst thing to happen to you. I'm telling you. And now you're part of NY Thighs along with that. So everybody say, welcome, welcome, Thigh Boy, you're in the NY Thighs. He's officially in there now. We'll give you a position later. Depending on how bad you lie.
15 years old. It's more about my life and stuff like that, you know. And I had when I finally, you know, to make the book, you had to actually go through the steps to make it. So it wasn't like I can just do one book and then, you know, and then give it to her, you know. So I had to actually go through the whole thing of putting it doing the sales and all of that, putting it up on Amazon.com. And you know, when I originally did it, you know, I had put in the description, and it was leaning towards, you know, the person who molested me and stuff. And
so now it's the person who molested you. The person. It's now the person who molested you. And it wasn't Bam. Someone else. We're talking a third party. Throw us off. So you can appear to tell the truth. Give me something, you ain't getting that shit by me, brother. It ain't working, brother. I know all about the shit. All the different ways around it. Understand? Stop. Because you can't be a beast stinger and a savage. Oh, by the way, did y'all know that this guy has a song called Snacks? Don't believe me?
You know, it had caught wind of certain people, you know, and you know, they just wanted to make sure that that the book didn't mention names, you know, didn't mention a name, and you know, that's basically what it was. And what I did was I kept the name up on the website that I had the name of the book. I also made a website, and on the website it actually had who I was actually talking about, but I just never told them that I had the website. But eventually I lost the name of the website and stuff, you know. But yeah, that's basically how everything started. And then
so are you saying that in the original book for your therapist it did not have Bambaata's name in it? Because I'm not following you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I used a fake name in the book, you know, but on the pieces of paper that I gave to her, it had Bambaata's name on the papers. But when I found out that I had to make the book public, I turned the Bambaata name into a fake name, you know, and that's what it was, you know.
And that was in 2014?
That was in 2014. And, you know, back then I was, you know, getting the counseling and stuff that I needed. And then towards the end of 2015, I had stopped taking the medicine that I was taking for depression and stuff. And it continued on to 2016. I wasn't taking the pills, and then I guess I just had a relapse or something. And in 2016, you know, when I went through the same situation, you know, with the particular girl, I just broke down and I just got tired. And I was blaming myself, like, if this stuff didn't happen to me when I was younger, would I be this type of way, you know, now, of not being able to show the emotions that I really want to show when I'm in a relationship. And, you know, I just started crying and I just broke down and I just started tweeting what I had tweeted. This was in 2016, and you know, that's when Star had got a hold of it, and then it's here we are now.
So, what did you ever change the book with Bambaata's real name in there?
I did that. No, the fake name is still there, but then I added a page to it with his name once it became public, you know, because then it was like there's no there's no reason to keep it as a fictitious name because people knew.
And this guy, I think, wrote a book, right? Everything he wrote the book or was given the book. Which one do I think? I think he was given the book, but that's my opinion.
Who I was talking about.
So then, if the book in 2014 into 2015, so were you like trying to sell the book? Like, what do you say about people you just came forward to try to sell this book? Or was it just sitting there, it was for your therapist and, you know, kind of a self, like I have my own personal victories too, things that I do, but it's not necessarily, if people buy it, cool, if they don't, it's fine, you know what I'm saying, like, so yeah, in 2014 and 2015, were you actively trying to sell the book?
Yeah, the book, it was just sitting there, but like I said, the book wasn't all about, you know, what happened to me when I was 15 years old, so I kind of was like, in 2015 or whatever, kind of like trying to.
Now, you're 15. Which one is it? Now he's 15, guys. I told him to play with me, man. He's too easy. We need to go with somebody that's a little bit more, I'll say dumber. But before we get there, did y'all know I seen Gotti grandma in Walmart? Just fighting in Walmart, man. Oh my goodness, man, this lady, yes, this lady is crazy. Gangsta Granny, right? Look at this shit. Couldn't believe it.
You're messing with me, your mama. Lady, stop. Stop it. She coming to mess with me. I'm working.
Gangsta Granny ain't playing, y'all. You tougher than motherfucking, Gotti bitch ass. But listen. Now we on to the next one. Fan favorite, the punching bag. The one everybody beat up when they're bored. Let me watch when I say that, because you know, TikTok suspended me again. The same guy, remember, he didn't like Alpo. Now he does, because Hassan does. He didn't like, who else he didn't like? He liked Jay-Z. Now he don't like Jay-Z because Hassan doesn't like Jay-Z. Listen to this shit.
About to drop this summer 2022. You got the Supreme Team documentary that's dropping July 8th on Showtime. You got the Alpo documentary coming soon. And I just
remember, CIs know everything.
I just want to tell people like this, right? When you think about hip-hop culture, you think about street culture, you think about dudes that set the tone in New York City when it comes to hustling, getting money. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of Kenneth McGriff, Prince, Black Just, Baby Wise, Green Eye Boom, Bimmy, God B. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of the team, Supreme Team, the team that was basically the trendsetters of hip-hop culture, and for hustlers, they set the tone in this city. Supreme Team set the tone in New York City, especially in the 80s and the 90s. They set the tone. Now, Poe, Rich, AZ, Gangsta Lou, Pretty Tone Capone, Doo-Wop, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take it deep Barnes, Darryl Barnes, you know what I'm saying? T-Money, you know what I'm saying? LA, cause we gonna go back. John, Craig O, you know what I'm saying? Those dudes set the tone. Boy George set the tone. Chicky Boo set the tone. Cheeky set the tone. Bob Lemon.
Like my mentor said, these are niggas that he read about, that he got in a magazine that was there from whatever Grandpa left there last. What you see what I'm talking about? These are just lame niggas who read about shit and think they lived that. Gotti was born to the 90s, so how the fuck do you know what happened in the 70s and the 80s? How? How you go from liking Jay-Z to not liking Jay-Z because Hassan doesn't? You know, the list goes on. Lobby boys and all. Weren't you in his fucking stairwell of a retirement home? Was he not?
They set the tone in the streets. You know what I'm saying? For young hustlers. For your rappers. They set the tone. You know what I'm saying? They definitely set the tone because you gotta look at it. That era, no mistake. There will never ever be another era like that 80s, 90s era. There will never be another era of getting money. Okay? There'll never be another era. You know what I'm saying? When you got Puerto Rican Jesus. My mother, you got Ken Do Riley and Lou Hobbs, and these are dudes that Glades, you know what I'm saying? Fat Cat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you do not know these people, boy. Would you stop sitting up here acting like you know? You don't know none of these people you talking about, Gotti. We stop this now. My grandma, what? Fuck them all at the same time. What she do? What she do, Gotti? Tell us. Tell us what she did, Gotti. What she do? Come on, tell us, Gotti. Come on. Crispy lip. Tell us. Cause I got something for you after this. Cause I can't believe he even in the next video, if I even get there. This nigga. Yo, that's ugly. The nigga that read a book, memorized the Jet magazine, some shit from the 80s. That's what the fuck you reading on.
D Nice, all these dudes, Baby Sam, who I heard is about to come home. You know what I'm saying? These dudes set the tone in New York City to the point that when you look at a lot of the rappers, before the rappers was getting that money, the streets was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see like Unique, shout out to Unique, Mecca Audio, he set the tone with Club 2000 and Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I always look back when you think about.
Bro, the nigga said that ain't gonna be no more getting money no more. I guess everybody about to be broke. It's gonna be no more getting money. God, he said it. Gonna happen. Yo, whoa. Hold the fuck up. Y'all see what I see? I give you 5 seconds. Look at the sideburns. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hip hop, street culture and hip hop go hand in hand. Cause every hustler and street and hip hop was connected. You know what I'm saying? It was connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Just is revered by many, loved by many in the streets. You know why? Because Black Just was what I call a trailblazer. And I hope when they do the Supreme documentary, they talk a lot about Just. Because Just was Harlem and Queens. He was the...
Wait, shut the fuck up. Wait. So you study this much and remember this much shit, right? Listen to this. About niggas. What was dumb as fuck in school. I don't understand that. You gotta sit in the house and look at old ass Jet magazines and Ebony magazines and all them other magazines. Reading about people, learn like, nigga, you're reciting something you just learned. I don't fucking get it, bro. I just use them as a punching bag. That's what I do now.
Connection to Harlem and Queens. So when you see Rich and Ron and you see Bimmy, you see Gangsta Lou and AZ and Rich and all of them in pictures together. That was the connection. And then you see him with dudes up in the Bronx, Los and Cheeky and all them dudes, Infinite and all them. You know what I'm saying? Cat from the Bronx, Hang Dog and all them. Like,
I would never want you to testify in my behalf, bro, ever. Don't testify to my character. None of that shit. You'll go a fucking topic and start telling on everybody and everything that fuck around me. You the type of nigga that you can't tell shit to. Looking like Josh and Beef Suckers. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. That's your. I see your problem now. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. That is your fucking problem. One day you gonna name the wrong fucking name, and you're gonna read about your ass. I'm telling you.
Just was around everybody in the game, all the players. You know what I'm saying? Poe, like when niggas talk about Poe set the tone. Al Poe set the tone. Any way you look at it, I don't give.
The same Alpo you didn't like, that one? That we talking about?
For what nobody say about Poe. Poe set the tone. They should call Poe a rat, whatever. Poe set the tone.
Nigga, you called him a rat. Did you? Yeah, you right. Some choppy ass sideburns. Pork chop sideburns. Fucking medium well done. This nigga mustache is always thicker than his fucking sideburns. Always. I don't understand it. It's like, do you just not shape it up? No, leave it alone.
He set the tone. He set the tone where the way dudes was riding their whips. He set the tone of how dudes was dressing. He set the tone of that bike life, even though L.A. and WAP and all of them, Grego and all of them, they was on a bike life, but L.A. was early bike life. You know what I'm saying? L.A. was early bike life. You know what I'm saying? L.A. was bike life to the fullest. But Poe took that bike life culture to a whole nother level. And he set the tone. He set the tone. You know what I'm saying? It's no many, like, when I look at, like, what they're about to do right now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that dudes is getting to tell their stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting these stories, and I hope they do a Guy Fisher. I hope they do a Bill Underwood, because that's another era that need to be told. Bill Underwood, Guy Fisher, that's an era that...
Nigga, that's an era you just read about 2 nights ago. How many circles you gonna do in that little ass living room, bro? How many? They're like 6 foot 1800. How many fucking circles is your nappy head ass gonna do? Huh? Matter of fact, let me do something real quick, cause I don't think people see the whole motherfucking head. Motherfucker is humongous. Boy. That motherfucker, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. You two gonna say, oh, 7 bullying, 7 bullying. Niggas can say they gonna stomp me out and all type of shit. The response, 7 bullying.
That need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? That 70s era, because look, the hustlers that these cats.
Bro, my mom was born in the 70s. What the fuck is you talking about? How you know about an era that's two decades before you, bitch? How? Shut up. Talk about 90s babies. And the mumble rap. It's all created. And it's a beat. It's hip hop. Hip hop is now expanded to everything. Talk about that era y'all fucking made up. Leave our era alone. Our era was cool, bro. So y'all came and fucked everything up.
Cats was looking up to was Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes was the biggest dude that come in the game. You know what I'm saying? In Queens, Pop Freeman was the biggest dude. But in Harlem, Nicky Barnes was the biggest. You know what I'm saying? You had Tito Johnson.
I'm sorry, it sounds like he came from a long line of family rats. Like, his brother in him to just spit names and know locations and, like, how many fucking files did you steal from the police station to read, bro?
Who was big in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Who was like Nicky nephew. Tito was big. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes who was young cats like Tito, like Jesse Gray. Jesse Gray, dudes don't talk about Jesse Gray. You know what I mean? Dudes are like Freddie Myers. Freddie Myers was, if you watch Crush Groove, the JB character is based on Freddie Myers. Freddie Myers gave Russell Simmons the money for Def Jam.
How the fuck do... So if all these people giving people money, right? And just the other day said how your family was so smart. educated. They will never be on social media, but your dumb ass is on social media, uneducated and broke. Explain this to me, bro. Look at you. Every day you look a different age. And no, not in a good way, brother.
When they did Crush Groove, if you watch that JB character, that character was strictly based on Freddie Myers, but he didn't use Freddie Myers' name. He called him JB. But it was based on.
This nigga even know what they call him. You can't. Oh my God! Don't have a nickname, man. He know your full name, your last name, your middle name, your nickname, your maiden name. Like if you got a sir or junior on the end, or man, I mean, or senior. No. That's what he remind me of. Watch him, bro. He would study you, not in a good way. Just learn your name and shit, and think he knows everything about you. I wonder how much he spends in lookups and shit.
Freddie Myers, who financed Russell Simmons, who he worked for Freddie Myers, and he financed Def Jam. New York Freddie financed Def Jam Records. You heard Gene Deal talked about it. He owed Freddie Myers money, but he financed Def Jam Records. Now back to what I was talking about with the Preteen. Like the Preteen documentary is great for the culture. This is long overdue. Because, you know, they told a story on American Gangster. You know, they had the King of Kings documentary. They did the Bimmy joint. But now that they got a docu-series, shout out to Nas. He been doing this thing with Mass Appeal on A&E, and they been doing a thing.
I know you're not outside, bro. From everything you just said, from the TV show, you're not outside at all. You're in the house in that small-ass, stinking-ass room with purple sheets and purple walls, looking at movies and reading old magazines. He's definitely not outside. Don't you ever say you're outside again. Ever.
On BET, and they was doing anything on Showtime. Nas been doing a lot of great things with Mass Appeal and Showtime. Shout out to Nas. 50 got his thing going on Stars. Nas got his thing going on Showtime. So shout out to them two brothers right there. Holding damn Queens dudes. Like you already know, Queens niggas always been about that money. Always been about that shit.
Bro.
And Nas is showing you. Rapping is good, but nigga, we about to get this corporate TV money. That's where that money at. That's where that bag at. Nas know, 50 know. So, back to what I was saying. So, the Supreme Team documentary is an important documentary for the culture. To tell you why, because it tells you about a story, right? If you listen to Preem, right, people got all type of negative things about Preem, right? Preem's story is like, if you go back and look at Carlton Hines' story, right? Preem's biggest mistakes, in my opinion, was him fronting on E-money bags, right? And, you know, thinking son was like a son doula. And he wasn't. He carried it the way he carried it, and he was official just like Preem was official. You know what I'm saying? But he was not having it, the disrespect. And you gotta respect it. But with Preem not giving that man his money, it caused a lot of problems. But I understand a lot of egos was involved. But Preem was going to do big things. Preem had the Crime Partners movie. Preem was really trying to get into Hollywood. And he messed up an well-organized organization. And sometimes you gotta wonder.
The nigga tried to shape himself up and fucked up, y'all. Oh my God. Did y'all see that? Y'all see? Hold on, I need some more questions for this shit. Y'all see? Huh? Hashtag, where's the rest? That's what we want hashtag, where's the rest? But before we end this, cause the fuck? Nigga, what you yup, he falling asleep. I told you. This man is the only nigga I know who will fall asleep on camera on his own shit. Which tells me he don't edit his videos. But this is what we're gonna do. I got a couple questions for him. Especially when he did this shit. When he did this fucking video, right? I don't know who gaslighted this motherfucker about his family and him thinking they really are something. Look at this shit. Before we go, I just want you to hear this shit real quick.
It's older than Mama Duck, right? But my mother is not on social media doing the antics of Mama Duck. You know why? Because my mother is college educated. She had...
If she was college educated, we never fucking had you.
Has intelligence and knowledge. And she knows who she is and her self-worth. So this is why I got respect for the women in my family.
So the reason why your mom's on social media, because she's been tricking so long, she does it the old school way. That's one. Two, the grandma's not on here. I don't know why. I don't think I should say this. She's the only 80-year-old prison guard that's in prison right now. With no teeth, and you know why. Two, three, guys, let's be for real. The women in your family ain't shit. They stole, your grandma stole the house from a dude. You poisoned the dude with the food she gave you. We know that, we heard that on Clubhouse. You cried and cried. I didn't do it. Guilty as a motherfucker.
That carry themselves with respect and values. See, these women that come online, man, you gotta look at these whores, man. Mama Duck is one of these hood booger rats that basically ain't gonna never be, was never gonna be shit, but are just a dumb hood booger thot that bust her pussy open to every nigga in the hood. This is why
Coming from the man.
She got 10 kids.
This happened.
Kids.
God, how many kids your mom got? We're just curious. How many times she fucked up? And two, why do you think you talk about Mama Duck, bro? Why? Why would she does matter to you? I always wanted to ask that question. I always wanted to know.
That's crazy. 10 kids, and you lost 5. That's crazy. Had a first child.
I'm gonna leave it at this, got it? Your mom could have 10 kids. She swallowed hers. Which is worse? You tell me, bro. Talk too much. Way too much. But, I know why. Tough. You know that. Far from my dead life. But remember this, man. Told you I had Lupus fought me this weekend. Y'all can see. Yep, another swollen one. So, how am I thinking the podcast 7 for 20 TV, man? Like, comment, subscribe, push this live. Well, now I'm about to do video when it uploads. Push it. Get it out of here. Get everybody watching it. How am I thinking the podcast? Tired? Don't really feel good. I'm surprised I even did an hour. I fuck with y'all fuck with me, man. I told y'all, hey Honeybee, stay to yourself, bro. Don't do no more videos about me. That was just, that was 1% of 100% of shit I have. Gotti. I want you to say my punching bag, bro. Like I said, man, how am I thinking this podcast? I'm out of here. Ooh, I'm surprised I did this, but I did it. Yeah, I'm out. Table Team TV. Thank y'all for watching.
One time I did talk, it turned into a movie.
That shit, wow.
So he was locked up for murder too? No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway driver.
I'm not covering up for him or no other pedophile. I'm not gonna let people say that they didn't know what was going on with Bam, because after they got molested, they decided not to go back up in Bam's house no more. Or because you done got whopped off by him because he liked men, well, you know, the younger dudes or whatever.
Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling.
So now y'all not going, but y'all watching other victims going, and y'all know what goes on in Bam's house. We not gonna play stupid. Well, I ain't around. One of the members of Soul Sonic Force, and he's telling me yesterday, he was like, yo, I'm mad. When he put Bam out, this is Bam's roommate manager. When he put Bam out, he called two people on the phone. Crazy Mike. He called Crazy Mike on the phone. Was it Powwow or somebody else he called on the phone? He called these brothers, he called a few brothers on the phone. So they goes to Ahmed's house. They get up at Ahmed's house. Bam, I guess, just finished fucking one of them little boys there. The little nigga was fucking Bam. The whole house smelled like ass. That's the reason why Ahmed said right there, then and there that day, I just heard this story yesterday. Get the fuck out. He told Bam, get the fuck out of my house.
Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling. Yep, I'm telling.
So now, let's go back to the videotape that Ahmed made. When Ahmed said that he left because of the rumors, that was a cover-up. He left because he went in his house, and Bam was fucking one of them little boys in the house, and his house smelled like shit. And three of them dudes flipped on Bam, and Ahmed kicked Bam out that day, and that's when Bam left his house.